All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. All right, no camera on today. My hair is a mess. We got big old, big head hair, I guess. I don't know what you call it. But that doesn't mean we can't make money. So let's make this money, guys. Well, my name is Joe, and welcome back to Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. And some people love trading using the Elliott waves. Some people love trading using fib retracement, fib extension. I mean, there's so many different tools you can use, so many different techniques you can use. I don't believe one is better than the other. If something works for you, use it. Use it until it doesn't, and then go back to it when what you're doing now doesn't work either. So always, keep that in mind. There's a lot of traders that trade different ways, and just out of respect, if they're making money, that's good. That's a big thing. Make that money, guys. That's a big thing. All right. So, of course, as always, what we're going to do is we are going to look at some charts. And in addition to the charts, we're also going to, um, go over Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is the front runner of the whole market. And I really want Bitcoin to come down. Man, do I want Bitcoin to come down. Some people are calling 20. For me, let's just look at it. On the weekly, these are weekly time frames. Oh, yeah. And I fixed my bit rate, guys. So hopefully we don't get any issues. Right now it says excellent connection. So if this is on the weekly time frame, here we have major support, and it's right around 30.31. This is also the golden pocket. So if we go and we pull the fib retracement from here, and I had pulled it from here to here. This was prior to this pump. This was about a month ago or so. The golden pocket is right in here. So I can't pull this anymore because it hasn't done another, it hasn't created this as a top yet, because it can come down and keep on going up until it comes down. So at the time, this is what I did. Now, since that one is, I would say it's no longer valid because it went up. So now what we can do is do it like this. And man, this thing is, I can't even see what all this stuff is. Let me hide all this junk. There we go. Okay. So possibly the 382 for a support, but we also do still have this, because this is not going to change. So if we don't get support off of the 382, which is right at 36, and surprisingly enough, there's a lot of people calling 36, 37. A lot of people are calling that. Hopefully, I just want it to come down. I don't care where it comes down to. I don't care if it comes down to 37. I don't care if it comes down to, because all these are levels. Like throughout the entire chart, there's nothing but levels. And this is on the weekly time frame. So I don't care if it comes down to 36, 37, or if it comes down to 30, or if it goes even lower. I just want it to come down, because once it comes down, and then of course, more than likely, it's going to start going, after it comes down, it'll go sideways for a little bit, and then moon mission, start of the bull market. Well, the full-fledged bull market. So that BS guy, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Dipsy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for being here. We got Lee in the house. What's up, Lee? What is up, Lee? He says 32K coming. 32K coming. And thank you guys for smashing the likes. It really does help support the channel. Of course, it's free, and it's a way to say thank you for, just giving you my thought process. Now, one thing that I do that I think is different from a lot of other people is I give you my complete thought process on just the trade, the setup, the move, the strength of the move, just everything. Like I show you, it's like actually going into my brain and seeing there's a lot of room, but still there's room for everybody in here. But to go into my brain and identify why I'm thinking what I'm thinking. When I first started, for me that's always been my biggest thing. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why am I entering here? Why am I not entering now? You know, why do you look at divergence? You know, just everything. Why are you using patterns? Just all these questions I had. All right, moving on. So let's go ahead and, you know what, let's just delete. Oh, we won't delete everything. We'll just hide everything. Let's look at this fresh. And that's what I like doing. You know, every, couple weeks, I like just looking at stuff fresh. So right here, we had a pretty nice resistance right here and right here. So this is actually, like, I would say, a support zone. So let's do this. And to me, I think it's important. No, I do it here. From here to here. This will be our support. I'll just do green support. And then we'll change our font size so we can see it. So this is our support zone. And let's go ahead and label this. Well, yeah, let's just label it. So we got that level. And we got this number. Knew that was going to happen. So let's go ahead and get this. So this is our support zone. 47, 43. It needs to stay in this area. If it breaks below, well, now we look at different areas. We have a level right here. We have another level right here. And then we have our level up here. Now, what I do is I love looking at this stuff. Oh, and look at this too. I mean, we're right at resistance too. Well, if you use this wick, we'll use this right here, these candle body closes. And look, all these wicks, they stop there. And these are the weekly candles. So these are like really strong. And we're right here. So what I do is I just trade level for level. I really do. Like, there's a lot of people that, like with the Elliott waves, for example, it's a lot of predicting, Now, if you're right, great. If you're wrong, I used to predict. When I first started, I used to predict a lot. And I was mainly right. Mainly. But what I learned is just react to the trade. If it comes up here and it bounces, okay, we're long. If it gets rejected and it breaks below our support zone, okay, go short until it finds support and then change it, go long. That's how I, like, the way I do trading, like, I could teach what I do, I could teach literally a 5-year-old and they would be successful. Would they lose? Yes, of course, we all lose. But they would be successful. They would win more than they would lose. Like, I could literally teach, kids on how to do this. So if you're having problems with, getting into trades, understanding trades, just everything, make sure to follow, like, subscribe, etc., etc. I mean, it really is this easy, guys. Everybody makes it like super, super complicated. Support, resistance. It'll be resistance until it breaks it and becomes support. Long. It's resistance, comes down, you wait, see what it's going to do, bounces, starts coming up, buy. It's literally that easy. All right. Let's see. Lee says, hey, Joe, do you think DOT is good long term? Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, right now is a great time to buy it too. Like, I haven't looked at the chart in a little bit. I think I have DOT up here. Let's see. If it does go back to $5, do you think it can reach 80? We can look at it in the full bull run. Let's see. I'm all in fiat waiting for the drop. Yeah. See, and that's smart, Lee. That is really, really smart. A lot of people, so there's a lot of different ways to go about trading, go about investing. A lot of people have been dollar cost averaging for 2022, and they're in the profits now. They're in the profits. For me, I've been saving my money, which now I have to use it because I'm getting evicted. But that's another story. But I've been saving my money, and for March, April of this year. so that I could start putting in my money. Because yes, if I were to go before, I would be buying, but then the price will come lower, then I'll be buying, then the price will go lower, I'll be buying. It goes up, okay, cool, I'm still buying, DCAing. However, in March, April, I'll be DCAing as well, but the price won't go down as much, in my opinion. And that's, of course, because we're getting closer to the halving. So, just to give you a heads up on that. But yeah, we look at that. We'll look at that for sure. Let's see here. Sunday is a day of thorough analysis, weekly charts. Yes, big time. And I love doing Sundays to where you look at the bigger pictures, look at the weeklies, especially. Now, during the bull market, and I talked about this yesterday, I believe, during the bull market, I start off with the weeklies. During the bear market, I start my charts looking at the dailies because, the weeklies, this is giving us the bigger picture and we're becoming bullish. During the bear market, I look at the dailies and then I'll usually trade on the 1 hour, sometimes the 4, but usually the 1, just so I can enter in sooner because I'm not going to hold it as long because Bitcoin can sneeze and the price just dumps. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? That's their weekly. Let's go to the daily. So on the daily, it's looking like it wants to do a bull trap. This right here would be a bull trap if the price comes down. Now, I absolutely love watching all these YouTubers because they're gonna say, "Hey guys, watch out for this bull trap because if the price comes down, we may be seeing these levels, etc., etc." But of course, if the price comes up, hopefully it needs to find the support. If not, it's going to be a bull trap, and then the price will be going up. Plan A, Plan B, right? Now, that part I understand, but the part that I find funny is they gave a Plan A scenario and a Plan B scenario. So let's just say Plan A plays out. The thing that they're going to do on their YouTube channel, look guys, we called it. We warned you about the bull trap, and look what happened, guys. And it was confirmed when the price came down. It came up, it got a bearish retest, and it came down. This was your confirmation, guys. We identified this bull trap, this and this. Come join my group, X amount of dollars, and we look at all our success rates, 80%, in 2 days. How many charts did you do? 13? 22? How many? Yeah. I find it so funny when they do that because let's just say the price did this. Look, guys, we warned you. We talked about the bull trap, but we said that if it got support right in this area and then it broke this level, 3 ways to buy the breakout moon mission. This is why you need to follow our group, guys. This and this, blah, blah, blah. Look at this person, 122% in 2 days after joining the group. Join the special discounts, like expiring today. You got 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody does this, guys. Everybody does this. For me, I have nothing to sell you. Now, I'm in groups, and I love these groups. And I'm different, though. I have nothing to sell you. I'll show you my wins. I'll show you my losses. I'll give you my entire thought process because I don't have a course to sell you. And you'll see that too. Now, the bad part about that is people don't value it. And I know it. I had another YouTube channel, and the one I was forced to delete thanks to my previous employer. Yeah, the one who's evicted me from this place. But anyway, I don't know why I'm saying so much. However, what I have seen in my last YouTube channel, I give everything for free. There's no value in free. And and I always refer to this like a burger stand. If I had the same chef, the same equipment, the same materials, the same ingredients, the same everything was identical. And I had a burger stand across from the street that I could see. Same, everything's the same. And mine was free. but he's charging $75 for his burgers. He would have a line because people find value in what they have to pay for. Like for me, I really want to start charging for what I do because people will find value in it. However, because I signed a non-compete, non-disclosure, I can't. I can't. Now, if you send me donations, hey, great. I love it. Always funny. Story time. I told people when I got the eviction notice. Oh no, this was when he told my neighbor. Story time. I hope you don't mind story time, guys. This because my neighbor and I, we pay him for the land because we're buying the land. However, he has my paperwork for the land as well. My paperwork for the land and my non-disclosure agreement were both on my table. He was the only one who would come over, and now it's missing. I'm not saying he took it, because I know his lawyers are watching my channels. I'm just saying it was here. He's the only one who's ever been in my house, and now it's missing. So, with that being said, the land agreement, it included the trailer, and I asked my neighbor. I said, hey man, because I would always give him cash. Like he would only want cash. So I asked my neighbor, but my neighbor, he was smart. He's like, nope, I have to do a check or a money order. That way I have a receipt or I have some kind of way to track it. Me, hey man, like you're my friend. Like you're my best friend. I'm your best friend. Here's cash, whatever. Dumb, right? So I asked my neighbor, I said, hey man, what's the bank that I have to make the deposit to? Like, what's the bank and the account? And he's like, oh, I can't tell you that. I said, what do you mean you can't tell me? Because I just need to know where to send the money to because I need to pay my rent for the land. It's like, oh, I was specifically told not to tell you. I was like, oh, okay. So, because again, I signed that agreement, I can't do any of that stuff. And I made a Twitter video. I say, hey guys, I can't find my rent. I don't know where to send it to. It looks like I'm gonna live under a bridge, and I'm already picking up cans. Oh man, that's where the story was going. I think that's funny. I see, Joe. Do you use the kernel channel indicator? No. I'm gonna tell you my 5 favorite indicators. I find it amazing. I'll write that down. I never heard of it. I've never heard of it. But so my 5 favorite indicators, starting from the most important, price action. Yep, price action is my most important. If I had nothing else, I just need this. Number 2, countdown to bar close because it tells me when the next bar is going to open. So that is very important. Number 3, moving averages. I normally don't have them on, but normally the moving averages because that shows me this. That tells me the strength of the move. I can see the strength of the move from the price action, but knowing for the moving averages, it gives me more indication of the strength of the move. Then the histogram, because this shows me divergence. This shows me how other people are trading. And then the last one is volume. Volume used to be my number 1 indicator, but nope, not anymore. So that's it. Just 1 second. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. 1 second. I have it right here. 1 second. All right, good stuff. But yeah, so those are the indicators I use. Now, do I have LuxAlgo? Yes, I absolutely love LuxAlgo. If y'all don't have LuxAlgo, guys, y'all are missing out big time. So I strongly recommend having LuxAlgo. I don't even know if this one has the one that I use. Favorites. LuxAlgo. I think it's this one. I absolutely love it. It gives a fair value gaps. It gives a whole bunch of stuff. It's really cool. I really love it. And if you don't have LuxAlgo, what are you doing? You got to get it. I have a referral link on the description, but I'm pretty sure everybody has it. If you don't have it, you need it. Like this thing, it's so crazy. I'm not. I could do a whole video on this thing. It's crazy. But definitely smash the like, guys. Smash the likes. I appreciate it. All right. So, but yeah. So back to this story. This is what they do all the time. You know, they give you a plan A, plan B, and then they say, "I was right." Yeah, you were right. See, but the thing that's different from me as well, I show you, I show you what I would do at the time of the trade. I don't show you after the fact. You know, once the price comes down, they're like, look, guys, this is when you want to buy right here because the price already did this. But what if it did this and it did this? They're not going to say this is where you should have bought because they tell you after the fact. With me, and this is why I'm different, I show you what I would do at the time of the trade. So right now, would I take a short? I mean, I could. You know, I would more lean to a short to maybe come down here. And then, of course, we might get FOMO and continue up. But I'd have a real tight stop loss, though, just in case I was wrong. Here, it looked like it was going to find really nice support. If I would have seen this, I would have gone long. Because look at all this support. Support. So just beautiful. Man, how strong is that support, guys? That is just super strong right there. I would have gone long. I would have gone long. And you know, it it broke. It broke through. And then now, okay, it's doing this number. Okay. Maybe wait for another candle. And this number is like, okay, man, I want to go short. And then now we're seeing this. And look at all these wicks, all this sell pressure. So what I would do, I would actually open it short. I would wait for this candle to close though. I would wait for that candle to close. What I would do 50% right now, and then 50% if the candle closes, underneath this level right here, underneath 51.7. So I would enter 50% right now, and I'd have a tight stop loss. I would do 10% or 10x leverage. I would do 10x leverage. So this would be like 9%, maybe 10%, at the fees and everything for the stop loss. And I would do, so once again, so let's say I was only going to do $100. I'm only going to put 50% in right now. So I would only do $50. And if I lost 10% of $50, that's not as bad as losing 10% of $100. Because what I want to do is I want to wait to have my candle close. Because if the candle closes down here, that's good. If we have a candle close like this, that's not good. Because more than likely, the next candle might do this, and then we get stopped out. But again, we only got stopped out 50% of this 10x leverage. So that's what I would do. Yeah, so I would do now, and then wait till 3.5 hours. If it closes below this line, then I'd add my other 50%. Or maybe do another 25%, to see if maybe it goes up and now we get stopped out. Or if it starts coming down, then once the candle closes, you put your last 25%. Let's look for a target. Okay. So we entered it about right here. My first target, I'd say about right here. So this would be a 2-to-1 ratio. Reward to risk, or 1-to-2 ratio, risk to reward, however you want to say it. And then here, my next one, I'll say about here. I always like doing 3 targets. My next one, about here. We can do right here. I mean, this is a good setup right here, I believe. This would be for a short. Oh, I didn't even look for divergence. We have big time divergence on the histogram on the 4-hour. So this is saying that it should go up, but with divergence, it could be 0.5% or 55%. Like nobody knows. Nobody knows. So just kind of give you a heads up. But yeah, that's what I do. I would short it. So let me do this. As 50 by 2106. Boom. This will be our stop loss. And then 506.95. 695. Okay. So I appreciate y'all's patience on this. 543. 3. 49,554. 9,554. Okay. And this would be a short 10 exits. The Bitcoin short 10x. I mean, I like it. Could I be wrong? Yeah, sure. But only trade with money you can afford to lose. Plain and simple. And oh yeah, so let me put that thought process on here too. Let's see. This is enter now 50% of investment and 50% on after current candle closes. Only if candle closes under 51.7, oh no, 51,756. Okay, so that's a good note. So enter now 50% of investment and 50% after current candle closes, only if candle closes under bingo bango. So I would put watch for bullish divergence, just so I can. They're gonna, Joe, you don't see that bullish divergence? Watch for bullish div. Still shorting. Still shorting. And put this in a smaller time, or smaller thing. Okay. Looks good. And I just thought about this. I'm going to put my thingamabob. Can I do that? Nope, sure can't. Dang it. How do you put a PNG? Oh, I know. Maybe if I do this. Copy. Maybe if I do that. Paste. Bingo bango. Look at that. Oh, and then I also need to do that. Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, this one. I need to fix that. I'll just use this real quick. That way I don't take up y'all's time. I wish there was the color correction. It's okay. I'll do this over here. Okay. Looks good. So I'm gonna post this on Twitter. That way everybody can laugh at me. Like, Joe, what are you doing? That's so wrong. Appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then if you want me to do a coin, we're gonna look at DOT. If you want me to do a coin, let me know. This is only gonna be for an hour though. This is only gonna be for an hour. Then after this, we're gonna go to the Discord, because I like doing I like being on I like doing charts all the time. So just kind of give you a heads up. Oh yeah, what was I doing? let's go to my this, and let's go shorting Bitcoin. Let's see, talking about this now on the live stream. And once again, guys, I greatly appreciate y'all being so patient. The copy link. No, I'm not going to copy the link. I'm going to copy the image. And then I'm going to put the link to the stream, just so we can get more stuff out there. Cool. Post this. Very cool. Excellent. I'm liking what I see. Okay. And let's see. Okay. And I'm not sure if y'all saw this post, but I'm going to be on the live stream with Gina X tonight. I was on Piper's Academy. I was on Piper Academy, I think, last week. And then this week, today, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, be on Gina X's AMA. So big things are coming, guys. Big things are coming. And it's funny, too. I was thinking about this the other day. A certain somebody would always tell me, Joe, story time. Joe, I'm going to help you with your channel. You saw what I did with Lifer. I helped him and everything else. And I'm going to give you contacts and just building me up. Give me all these hopes and dreams, right? Well, turns out that after I left him, after I stepped down, like I was the one who left. And my life has improved tremendously. All these people are reaching out to me. All of them are giving me support. All of them are offering financial support. All of them are helping me just, get my word out there. Like, for example, everybody here is helping out by smashing the like, by being in here, by engaging, by doing comments, by doing all that stuff. My life has improved. I'm getting goosebumps, guys. My life has improved dramatically. And I owe it all to, not taking what I was taking and not being bullied. That was the biggest thing, is not being bullied. And like, you don't bully me, and I would say that, I had to tell him, like, you don't have any power over me. And that's what, so I was watching a whole bunch of stuff about narcissistic people. Now, I'm not saying that my ex-boss was narcissistic, but I'm just saying I watched this video and they're saying, well, what you have to do is you have to take away their power. You have to, this and that. It's like I literally told my ex-boss, you don't have any leverage over me. You don't have any power over me. You will never have power over me. And I am more than happy to live under a bridge. I'm not a slave. And I don't know, but in the video, it said when that happens, they go into some kind of narcissistic outrage. I think that's what he called it. Now, granted, there's no correlation between my ex-boss and this video that I saw. There's a lot of similarities that I noticed, but I'm not saying that that's what he is. Very important, in case the lawyers are listening, but very important. And they said that when that happens, then that person that is narcissistic will, if you're employed by them, will definitely fire you. Do everything to hurt you. Definitely fire you. If you're renting from them, evict you. all this bad stuff. I was like, I got fired. I got evicted. Um, you know, they're doing all these little things to just make me want, like, that I need them. And so to change the subject from a narcissist to my old boss, we're changing the subject now. I'll tell my old boss all the time, especially towards the end. It's like, dude, I don't need you, man. Like, I could do my own thing. I can do whatever. Like, I'll go flip burgers, or I'll go working back as a registered nurse. Now, granted, I don't want to go back as a registered nurse. I used to love it. Everybody loved me. Story time. Everybody used to love me. But I know y'all are here for charts, not for me. Not for my stories. But okay. So we did this one. This one's good. Let's see here. Moving on. All right. Let's see here. Stuff. Let's see here. Joe. Man, Joe, I went to work for a guy and had to sign a non-compete agreement, and all it really meant was I couldn't quit. Exactly, dude, exactly. Start my own business, then solicit his clients. Dude. And everything changed. Everything changed, guys. Once I signed that paperwork, because he knew he had me. He knew he could do whatever, and if I quit, I can't do anything. And if I stayed, I'd have to do exactly what he said. He knew he had me. And me, being dumb, oh, this is my best friend. I'm his best friend. He's my best friend. I'm always helping him out, this and that, blah, blah. Man, once I signed that paperwork, dude, everything changed. It was crazy. Let's see here. 3x short from 52. Hey, look at you, man. Nice. I like it. Lee, my man. All right. And of course, after the live stream, you can always find me on Discord. And I can't click the thing because it'll show the link, or it'll take me to the link. But let me fix that real quick. So I have Stream Deck, and I absolutely love Stream Deck. Stream Deck is the best. So let me fix that. So let's try that again. Oh yeah, gonna do this. And then enter. Oh no, I still can't do it. Oh yes, I can. So yeah, so after this live stream, definitely hang out with me. I'm gonna be on Discord, and the group that they're giving me a lot of freedom, and do I appreciate them. They of course, they have a paid group and a free group. Like, everybody has a paid group, but they're letting me, as I told them, I said, I like doing stuff for free, and that's what I'm, known for, really. And they're like, yeah, Joe, what we'll do is we'll open up a free portion too, so you can do live streams in there. I said, dude, great, I'm in. So once we're done here, we can go over there and hang out, talk, look at other charts, all that good stuff. Okay, moving on. All right, let's see here. AD, what's up, AD? Happy you're here, man. So you haven't missed anything. We have literally done 42 minutes of just me talking. And sorry. So Dipsy says, hey Joe, can we work on a long-term hold list? Yes, dude, that's a great idea. Now, I have a notebook. So whenever you're watching this stream, or any YouTube video, anything, I strongly recommend having a notebook with you. Now, granted, I'm so dumb. I'll just open up to a random page and I'll start taking my notes. And then I'll take more notes, but I'll close the book and I'll open it to another random page. So none of my pages are dated or in order. But I do have several coins that, I want to do. And so, yeah, I would definitely be doing that. And if you're not subscribed to newsletters, I strongly recommend you signing up to newsletters, because they do the breakdown for you. And Cryptos Are Us, George, love the dude, love that he doesn't shill. He has a newsletter. He does a really nice breakdown of stuff. Lifer has even though Lifer, I think he just started doing a newsletter. I think I signed up for one. Even though I signed up for it, I haven't checked my email in like a week. So I'm not sure how his is, but I'm sure he's got a great team. Tom Crown, I believe, has a newsletter. And 1 second, let me drink. And I forget what other newsletters I get. But it's really good because it gives you the breakdown, the fundamental, what they think, and everything. I'll probably put a link. I'll probably make a post about it. So let me go back to another empty page and write this down. Make posts of newsletters. I think I had a tweet about a newsletter. So make post about newsletter. But yeah, I strongly recommend, sign up for newsletters, guys. And they're free. Of course, they sell you stuff after that. But, for the most part, I mean, you get a lot of really great information. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I really do like that thought process. 1020x coins. And of course, you're going to get more X's if you do lower market cap coins. You're going to get less X's the higher market cap coins you go. So that's just a heads up. Let's see. I'll start sharing your vids and all your info in my Telegram group. Joe Lee, thank you. Thank you very much, man. I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, guys, I love doing this stuff. Absolutely love doing this. And anytime you watch the videos, you like the videos, the posts, the engagement, any kind of engagement, that's what the platforms want. And if you help me to get to more people, like I can show how to trade with reducing your risk when I'm not talking as much. Reduce your risk, support resistance, trend. I make trading easy. People see my charts, they're like, man, Joe, your charts are like really basic. Yeah, man. All you need is support resistance. Because if it breaks up out of resistance, you enter on support. If it goes up to support, you don't enter. I'm sorry, if it goes up to resistance, you don't enter because it could come down. We're dealing with probabilities. It literally is that simple. Literally. But people like to make it difficult, and it's okay. Hey, if you're successful, great. Go for it. Do it. Let's see here. Dipsy says, I took your AGI spot trade on 04 December. Still holding. 330% profit so far. Nice work. Nice work. Absolutely love it. You see, now if I was a typical YouTuber, look guys, you see, we did this one, AGI, and it's already up 330%. Join my group. Man, get out of here. All these coins are going to go up. And if they, okay. And thank you for that, Jesse. Appreciate you, man. If, let's just say this was a regular coin, a trade, whatever, and we entered here. Let's say we entered here. Do this. Let's say we entered here. Then we have our stop loss. Let's just say right here. This is our main level. This was our level to break out of. Once it breaks out, get support, we enter. Okay, let's say we entered. Let's say we go and get stopped out. Is this trade done? Nope. Why? This level will never change. This is still a valid level. So when the price action breaks the same level that we had our entry idea here, it's still valid. You enter the trade, maybe 25, 50%, depending on what you do on the breakout. And then you wait for a retest. A retest. Okay, now you add another 25, 50%. Then once it breaks this level, the previous high, which is 3 ways to buy the breakout, you add to your trade. This 2 minutes. If you only use the information I gave you in the last 2 minutes, you will be very, very successful. That's how easy it is to trade. But If you want to use, you know, X, Y, and Z and ABC and 1, 2, 3 and RQS and, you know, and I'm not talking about the Elliott waves. I'm just talking like uh, everything else. You know, if you want to use all these indicators, you want to use, sure, do they help with Confluence? Do I use them? Yep. Why? Because I'm looking at how other people trade. But just, and if I do see, let's say I saw bearish divergence right here. Okay, that's just telling me that the price should come down. But I already know that. Why? Because the price is going up. What goes up is going to come down. And more than likely, it'll find support where it previously found resistance. This is how easy trading is. And because of that, y'all aren't going to watch me ever again because now y'all are very successful traders. If you don't believe me, which I don't recommend you ever believe me, verify. Verify if what I just taught you in the last 3 minutes is true. These levels never change. And come all the way down here. You set your alert up here. You forget about it. You get to other coins, whatever. Your alert goes off. You go, you enter. Guess what? You're making money. If I had a plan to sell you, if I had a group to sell you, if I had whatever to sell you, I would not have given you that information. That's all you need right there. Now, do I like groups? Yep, sure do. Why? Because more eyes are on the market. You know, sometimes they'll see something that I didn't even get to that chart. So, just to give you a heads up, guys, I just showed you how to trade. Let's see, Mike, what's up, Mike? Did I miss something, buddies? Just me talking a whole bunch. Hey, what's going on, Sean? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Yeah, I do like to do the talking. Okay, so all right, let's look at this one. We're gonna wrap it up with this, and then of course, after this, we will continue it on Discord. And I really hope y'all follow me over there, guys. You know, like I said, it's more of just kicking back, talking. You know, if you don't want to talk, I open up the chat. Y'all can do the chat. And then, you know, any questions you have, whether if you want to enter a leverage trade, you know, we go over that and all that fun stuff. We do leverage, we do spot, we do all that stuff. Let's see, how do I add to my position on leverage with MEXC? You just do another position. Like how you entered your first trade, you just do the same thing, and then what it does, it adjusts the amount that you put in. So let's just say you're down 20% and you put more money in at the current price. Well, it's going to adjust the amount, the total amount that you put in, because now it's got to average it out. So the average cost of your coin is now this. And then if you are down 20%, because you put in money, now you're only going to be down maybe 8% or 18%, or depending on how much money you put in. But it's just like doing another order. That's all it is. Let's see. Yeah, so that's how you do that. All right. So looking at dot. We're looking at dots. And this is our support zone. Let's go to the weekly. I like zooming out. Dot's going to be very, very... Oh my gosh. Look at it. And okay, let's delete all this. Let's delete everything. Let's just look at this. Good Lord. Man, can you imagine it going back up? Not even to 80, to 50. Can you imagine that? From $7? This reminds me of my, oh, what coin was that? Live Peer, LPT. I bought it for $7 and it went all the way up to 86, I believe. And I was like, nope, I'm going to hold it to $100. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to sell it at 100. I was staking it. And my buddy was like, dude, you're up so much. I said, nah, man, like, we're just getting started. This was in November. This was in November 2021. And then it's like, all right, cool. And then it went to like, I think 92 or something. I forget what it was. And it started coming down. And then 70. and then 60, and then 50. It's like, what the, like, let me sell. I'm at 7, it's at 50 already. And well, since I was staking it, that one took me 10 days. That was the longest one. I had a bunch a bunch of different coins I was staking. Some were 7 days, some were 3 days. Was that one 3 days? I don't think it was 3 days. I think the average was 7 days, but this one was 10 days. 10 days. Live Peer was 10 days. So when I finally did sell it, it was at $12. 12? I think it was 12. I was like, oh my gosh. But I mean, I still made profit, so it was good. But it was at 86 when my buddy told me. Anyway, this will make us some money. Hey, look at that. We just got a subscriber. Very nice. I would say your name, but it has a J, and I know that's pronounced as H, and I don't know how to say that word. Sorry. So here we go. We're looking at the weekly. Beautiful, beautiful. Like I was looking at this one already, and this is a really great eye that you have as far as this goes. Oh, let's do it like this. So let's do our little zone. And you can make your zone as tight as you want or as big as you want. So here I'm only using the candle bodies, is on the weekly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this as, well, right now it's resistance. And once it breaks this resistance, then of course it becomes support. It's all depending on where your price action's at. Can I move this over? Oh. Okay. So once it breaks this level, this is what we're looking at. Because look how beautiful this is, guys. Look how you can call this, whether it's a rounded bottom, double bottom, which it's really not because we have a lower low. But still, regardless of what you call this, you know, same thing with patterns. And when I was saying the ABC 1, 2, 3, I was referring to patterns as well. You know, even if with patterns, like the patterns, all it is support resistance. They just throw a name to it. Because what we're doing is we're looking for this neckline or resistance zone or liquidity zone, or, you know, there's so many different names for, you know, this is a wall. It needs to break above this wall. And of course that goes away. But yeah, like I said, guys, there's so many different ways of trading. Is one better than the next? Nope. I just make mine really, really simple. You know, that's how my brain works. Like, I don't want to overcomplicate nothing. I just want to, you know, while other people are drawing with, you know, pens and fancy pens and calligraphy pens, I'm over here with crayons. But it works. It works. You know, you can use your calligraphy pen all you want. You can look smart by having, you know, 30 indicators and, you know, talk all these big words. That's great, man. Good for you. I'll stick with my crayons. You know, now, do I want to learn all that stuff? Sometimes. Sometimes. You know, especially if they're very successful. You know, it's like, okay, well, maybe it's time for me to stop eating this glue. Maybe I need to, you know, do something else. I'm still going to bring my lunchbox, though. I don't care what y'all say. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So would I enter this trade right now? Well, it depends. Depends on this. Oh, we only got 3 minutes. Depends on this right here. 10%? Nope. So I wouldn't enter this trade. Now, if this was like 20 or 30%, I would enter just because I can, you know, move up my stop loss to around 10, 12%. If it comes down, I get stopped out. I still win. And then I just wait for it to go up, or I wait for it to come down, find support, and then enter again. So it's all about risk management. So, and that's one thing I teach. I show you how to reduce your yes. Do I win? Yes. Do I win more than I lose? Yes. So just give you a heads up. And sometimes it's numbers of trades and sometimes it's percentages. But regardless, it's winning more. Now, when you're trading leverage, well, that's different, you know, because sometimes you can get a little riskier. Sometimes you can, you know, put higher leverage, put more money. just, cancel your trade because, the amount of stop loss is just too much. I mean, there's a whole bunch. That's a total different ballgame. So just give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see. Lark has a very good one. Oh, that's right. I saw him the other day. Thank you. I'm writing that down. I signed up for it. I watched his video last night, and he had talked about his his newsletter, and I signed up for it. Thank you. Appreciate that. But I wrote it down just in case I didn't sign up for it. But I'm pretty sure I did sign up for it last night. Because I saw it. I was like, oh, cool. I didn't even know he had one. But yeah, newsletters are, to me, they're very important. Let's see. What is your thought? I just wasn't sure. Oh, wait. That is what I thought. I just wasn't sure and didn't want it to close the trade completely. Oh, yeah. No, you're doing right. You're doing right. All right. Oh, and one thing I always recommend is I recommend using the what is it called? It's like a dummy account, fake accounts. They don't call it fake account though. It's it's on the very upper left-hand corner doing the drop down. Instead of it doing the actual trades, it's like mock trades. I don't know what they call it, but it's a drop down. And it's on the very top left-hand corner. And you click that, and you're basically trading with pretend money. And so what I like doing, especially when I first started on the thing, was just click on things and see what they do, and see what like your actual trades are. Now it's very important. MEXC is the only one that does this when you're on futures. When you move the slider or put in the amount, let's say you're doing a 10x and you want to do $100. Well, you want that $100 to be $1,000. That's what you want to trade with because you're doing 10x. However, MEXC is the only one that actually does it in reverse. So if you put $100, if you type in $100 and you do 10x, if you look towards the bottom, like just move your eyeballs to the below your stop loss area, you'll see, and I'm talking about the right hand panel, you'll see a thing called margin. And because you typed in 100 and you have 10x, your margin is only $10. That's how much you're actually trading with. You're not trading with $100 and magnifying it by 10 times. You're only trading with $10. So they're the only exchange I've ever seen that does it backwards. So when you get, a whole bunch of percentage gains and you only made, $1.33, the next question is, Joe, why? Well, I just answered it. So always look when you're doing your trades, look at the bottom, look at the margin. That's the actual amount of money that you're doing. So just give you a heads up. All right, demo trade. There you go, Lee. You're the best. You are the best. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sean said, I'm a big dot bag holder from last cycle. Hey, good for you. Staking and waiting for nice. Now I'm really afraid. That's one of my. Oh, we got to go already. So I'll just say this real quick. I'm really afraid of airdrops, especially from ones that I don't know. But I do like airdrops from the, coins that I do hold if I'm aware of it. So I do thank you guys. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to follow me. And tonight, like I said, tonight I'm going to be on Jenny X's show at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And from here, guys, we are going to the Discord. We're going to go to the Discord and do some more charts. I want to find a chart. I want to find a chart that I'm going to get in. And also, I will show you two charts that are very low market cap gems. They are low market cap gems and the potential to make some nice money, just like this one did. Do I even have it up here anymore? Oh, I don't think I have it up here. But we did one where it made really nice. Here's one that we're still waiting for it. You know, I got my circles, I have my alert. I'm just waiting for it. But yeah, so we will be checking that out, and we will be looking at those 2 coins, and that's going to be on the Discord. So make sure to follow me there, and I'll see you there in a few minutes. I'm going to get some more water, so I'll be in there probably like 5 minutes. So make sure to follow. All right, guys, thank you so much. Of course, my name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition, and as always, let's make this money. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you then. Take care.